time to take that long overdue vacation, find a summer job, or make much needed home repairs. But as the weather heats up, so do scams. Joining me now is Regional Director Mike Harrison from the Mid-Missouri Better Business Bureau. And Mike, what are some common scams to look for around the home? You know, talk to me a little bit about moving scams.
Yeah, as far as the moving companies go, you know, homes are on the market in springtime and into the summer. You know, it's a popular time to move. And at BBB, the common complaints that we get revolve around missing or damaged items, being billed for more than you actually thought. The bid came in, and so moving can be a challenge, so you definitely want to find a legitimate company. So you want a company that's going to actually come out to your home to give you a bid rather than over the phone. Because what could happen is if they come out to your home and load up their truck, you could have a lot more items than you thought you did, and it could cost you a lot more money. So what you want to do is look out for those companies that have little to no information on their website, and you definitely want to get 3 bids when you're looking for a company, have them come out like we talked about. And you want to make sure that they have the proper insurance, but contact the Missouri Attorney General, because as a consumer, you want to know what your rights are when it comes to the big move.
Okay, what about door-to-door scams during the summer? We see a lot of those.
Yeah, as far as door-to-door, they target seniors, and the reason why is they tend to be home more during the day, and so you have a lot of reputable companies that go door-to-door, but you have some industries that are not trustworthy. And one type that we get a lot of complaints about, those companies that go door-to-door that offer to repair driveways. And so they are looking and canvassing these neighborhoods for driveways that need obvious repairs. So they'll go up to the home, tell them we can fix your driveway. We have materials left over from a previous job that we did, offer a really low price, and we can start the project now, so there's no contract. So one of 2 things can happen. So you get the contractor, they'll start the project, but they won't finish it, for instance. They say that they're going to come back, that they ran out of materials, but whether they come back or not, who knows. But the catch is they want you to pay before they come back. The second is that the contractor could complete the job, just poor quality, so that it could end up, you know, breaking down. You have the same driveway that you did before. So if you have somebody that shows up your door under that scenario, that asks for money up front, high-pressure sales tactics, be on the lookout for those.
Okay, and what about scams regarding people looking for summer jobs?
Yeah, you know, it's a great way to supplement your income. A lot of folks will actually go online and look at Craigslist, for instance. And so they'll look for those types of jobs, but scammers know that, and they'll try and take advantage of job seekers. And so when you're looking for a job, if you go to one of those websites, do a Google search, do your homework, go to that company's website, their LinkedIn page, but better yet, just call the company directly, talk to the HR manager, because you want to make sure it's a legitimate company rather than clicking on a link. And so you want to definitely do those types of things. Don't give out a Social Security number unless you've been hired. Any company that asks for you to pay money up front, whether it is for a drug screen or job materials, you should never have to do that.
Okay, and lastly, a lot of people are traveling over the summer. Can we talk a little bit about travel scams?
Yeah, sure. Great question. As far as the travel scams, you know, it's summertime. You want to have an enjoyable experience. So what we see from time to time as far as scams go are those individuals that look at Craigslist. Again, I want to pick on that website, but there are a lot of scammers that take advantage of that website. And so you have somebody that's looking for a rental property. The scammer will reach out and require a deposit, and they want them to pay up front using a prepaid debit card or via wire transfer, which you should never do. The problem is, if you show up, the property may not exist, or it may not look like it did on the listing. So we actually suggest that you use a Google Street View to make sure that the property does actually exist. And then with any travel packages, take your time on those. Go to legitimate websites. Do your homework on those, because again, you don't want to get stuck with you know, the property not being there when you show up.
Right. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much.
Welcome.
If you want more information, you can always head to the BBB's